Hello and welcome. I hope you're safe and well. Today's exciting episode. I finished making the blue Italian tweed, beading it, and we take a look at my patterns. Ugh, they're in a mess, but I decide what to make next.
It's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect jacket.
So the blue Italian. I think the last time you saw this, I'd finished one side. So I did the other side of the front and then I started working on the back, and there's a triangle on the back. Oh, I think I might have shown you the triangle. Getting mixed up between which bits I filmed for the shorts and which bits I filmed for the actual episodes. Anywho, it is finished. So this is me. I'd done the most of the back at this stage, and I stopped to do the sleeves because I was a little worried that I wouldn't have enough of the blue ones and some of the other beads. So then, yeah, I finished the back, and I guess I didn't bother filming it. But yeah, I mean, the beading is the same the whole of the way round except for the triangle on the back. So, I mean... And I like the beads. I wasn't sure if they were going to be too big, like size-wise, because normally I use a smaller bead. Then I save these type of beads to do beaded trim, like that jacket on the right. See how it's got a beaded trim that is then stitched onto the finished jacket, whereas these ones are embellished straight onto the jacket. This is about these beads are pretty big considering they're embellished rather than sewn into a trim which is then attached. But yeah, I like it. I might add some seed beads on either side to sort of make a shadow on the sides, on the rows of the beads, and that way it'll sort of soften the look, maybe. I'm not sure. I always say that once I finish, but then I leave it for like 2 days and I'm like, nah, I'm good. So these are my leftover beads. I actually had a few left in the end, which is pretty amazing. So I'm going to use one lot, the smaller ones, which I didn't actually end up using, but I put in the bead mix to begin with. I'm going to use the smaller ones on the green Chanel tweed, and then the sort of leftover ones of the ones I've been using, I'm going to add them to a bead mix for that Mediterranean tweed, the Lesage style tweed. But yeah, I'm really happy with this one. These are the two different seed beads that I might use to add. I'm not sure that I will. I kind of like it the way that it is. Plus, if you did that all seed beads all over it, it would add a significant amount of weight to the whole thing, and it would take longer. So, I don't know. I think I'll do my usual trick. I'll leave it on the sideboard, on the mannequin on the sideboard for a few days, and we'll go from there. But this is the Mediterranean tweed that I was telling you about. So I think I'll just incorporate the leftover beads that I have. Like, I mean, what else am I going to use those blue ones in with the white patches on them? So I think I'll use them for this. And then these are the ones, the small ones, are the ones that I will use for the green Chanel tweed, which is one of those fear of messing up tweeds that I have. I've had it for well over a decade now, it must be, but I just don't want to mess it up. But I also do actually want to wear it at some point. So Chanel tweeds are quite the investment. So yeah, I really do need to finish those jackets. Anyway, and this is a Lesage style tweed. It's kind of strips of furniture fabric or decorating fabric mixed in with ribbons and really beautiful yarns. It's amazing. So I'm going to use my the individually blown glass beads. I've got 2 little boxes of them and I guard them preciously because they're just amazing. But again, at some point, you've got to use the beautiful things. Otherwise, they're just packed away in a box with, kept, and it just seems like a waste. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Anyway, I'm very happy that this one's done. I've had this tweed for years and years, and it's finally in a jacket form. So then I went off and did things, and I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot to film something for the actual episode because that was just supposed to be the add-on to show you what I've been doing. But yeah, pretty much all week that's what I did with my sewing time. Anyway, so I got out all my patterns and they're an absolute mess because I was rifling through them trying to find things and I just sort of dumped them back in any old order. So I've dumped them out on my desk, on my workbench. And I'm trying to find other bolero or bolero jackets, however you say it. I say bolero. So I'm trying to find bolero jackets or cropped small jackets, but I've decided it's just going to be easier to sort out all the patterns. So I've got coats, I've got an entire pile for capes, and then I've got blazers, and then I've got Chanel style jackets, and then I've got vintage ones and costumey ones, and a special pile for boleros or cropped short summer jackets. So I sorted them out, and there's also one for dresses and shirts as well, but I won't show you them. So I've got, and that one there is the vintage ones. They are magnificent, but yeah, I don't know, I'm not in the mood to do them at the moment. I do think I need to make some more Chanel style jackets because, yeah, especially that top one, it's kind of Gucci-esque. Actually, there's another one that's a better Gucci one. But yeah, I also really want to do some of these because next month is Me Made May. Oh, I also have a pile of 3 moto jackets or motorbike jackets. I like the bottom one the best, I think, but they're all quite cute. So yeah. Oh, and this one, I mean, it's cute. The whole outfit is cute. Those trousers are gorgeous, but I really love that handbag. Anyway, so, this is me deciding which of the Chanel ones I'll do next. I think the Vogue ones are always popular, but I think I would prefer to try some of the Berta ones. And this brown one, this sort of tan-coloured Vogue one, that's more Gucci than Chanel, but it's kind of 1980s both. I think I'll do that one, but I'll do it sort of a cropped length. And also that Berta one, it's got good bones. I think the photograph on the front is very daggy. But this one, the brown one, it looks very Gucci, but also Chanel. And that one I just like because it's cute. I mean, she's wearing too much. They put too much makeup on the poor model. But yeah, it's a good jacket. So I think those are the next Chanel style ones that I'll do, test. And this one's cute, but I don't know. I quite like the 2 that I've already done. But that white one looks cute. These 3 are all simplicity. Isn't that weird? But I thought I bought different ones from different companies. But yeah, I guess I'll try them all. I like the white one is very cute, but this green one, I think I like the way the lapels sort of and the collar turn back. But it does mean that it can't be reversible because when you turn it back, I suppose if you want a contrasting fabric, you could do that. So yeah, I think I'll just make samples and then go from there. But I also really like the 2 that I made. So these 2 are variations on the same pattern, that one on the left there, but I also really like the one on the right. So I think I might make, I've got some corduroy and some tweeds and some sequin fabric and also just a plain beaded one. But this cropped one here might work well as a beaded one. Yeah, I'll just make a couple more of these, but I'm definitely going to make more of the rounded front one that I made from this Butterick, I think it was. Yeah, that golden one she's wearing in the middle. This one here, the floral vintage looking one, I sort of rounded the front and I really love that one. And I have just got so much fabric to use, and I'm trying to use up 30 yards of fabric this month. I'm really not sure I'm going to. But as I said, next month is Me Made May. And I've got loads of dresses already. And I either have to make shirts to go under them or little bolero jackets to go over them. I'm also thinking maybe this capelet. But I don't know. I feel like that needs to be in expensive fabrics rather than in cotton. I don't know. I guess I'll make a sample and go from there because they are all rather adorable. Oh, yeah, and at this point I remembered I had a couple of vest patterns. I found one, but I can't find the birder one, so I'll have to go through them all again. This is the one that I have, and I know I have it, but I just can't remember. I probably filed it under tops instead of vests, so I have to go through the entire vest top one. So, yes. That's it for this episode. I'm very disorganized, but I am glad I invested all my sewing time this week in finally finishing this jacket, because it has been loitering for years and years, and it's finally done. Incredibly, these two triangles, so the bright green one and the red one, are the same size. It'll turn around in a sec and you'll see, but they look different sizes to me. Maybe it's just like an optical illusion because the green is so much brighter. But yeah, they're actually the same size. Like, I use the same bit of paper to mark them out and stitch around. So they're the exact same size. And yeah, I love them, and they use up so many beads. It's great. Annoyingly, see those sort of tile ones that look like chewing gum shape or whatever? I have one of those left. One! Like, if you have 2 or 3, then you can use them in something else. Or if I'd used them all, it's just very annoying. So maybe I'll use them on that Lesage one, because it's going to be very found object with all different unique beads. I seriously love this tweed. It's incredible. Anyway, that is it for this video. I hope it's been a rough few days with the world events and all. So yes, at the start of each video I say, I hope you're safe and well. And I genuinely mean that. I think it comes off as a little flippant sometimes, but I do hope you're all well and safe. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've been inspired to sort out your patterns. Oh my God, mine is sitting on my desk, just like falling all over the place. So yeah, there'll be another comboring my sewing patterns coming soon. Anyway, thanks again. Happy sewing.